You're tuned in to Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo. So you have Mark the Messenger and Tren Genuis is pushing this lonely content, kind of similar to the chosen narrative that they've been pushing over the past few years, under the umbrella of New Breed, who push it even more so, right? So you have these set characters. It's pushing the lonely content. Now we know Mark has a lady. He has two children. We don't know about Trent Genius having anybody, let alone have a lady, right? Now, why are they pushing this lonely content? With everything going on, why would you want to push that? Why you don't want to see a man and a woman together? Why are you assuming that your audience should be alone? Yet you reap the benefits of your audience by pushing this fear, lonely content. Now, here's the thing. People should learn how to talk with each other, get to know each other, see where the person stands with you, right? Are they pushing that? How can you save a soul if you're telling them that the Most High said for them to be alone and set apart? See, we're going to get to this once and for all because this set apart thing, right, is in the scripture. Yet they don't have the forecast, as Ringo will say. They don't have the forecast of the scriptures. And because they don't have the forecast of the scriptures, they will run this narrative. Now, we're going to get to the narrative initiative of Mark the Messenger, and Tren Genius, who we will start off first. So without further ado, if you come in the chat, I'm gonna say what's up to the fellas, hello to the ladies. What's going on, Forever Studio is in the building, and Julia is in the building. What's going on, fellas? All right, let me get my thing situated. I have my photo ready, the thumbnail in the building, and then type in the Cash App, you know. So appreciate you for tuning in. I got some good rest after the great classic live stream being on Brainwave's platform. I have to do the parts of the video of yesterday on my live stream. Okay, so 1 second. Let me go to my live and post this thumbnail. Okay, appreciate everyone for tuning in at this late, early hour time. Okay, where's the thumbnail? Here we go. Why is it not letting me do it? All right, that's interesting. That won't allow me to do it. Very interesting. Won't allow me to set up the thumbnail. All right, I'll deal with that later. How you doing, Darlene? Good to see you. Welcome to the live stream. There we go. I got it now. Okay. Took a little bit longer than expected. Okay. We got that out the way. Almost done, y'all. Pardon the little bit of a delay. Let me make sure I got it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that phone situated because this phone is really acting up right now. Just bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Let me make sure it went through. Appreciate those who recently subscribed to the channel. Just make sure you hit the all notification bell so that you can get the content. You know what I'm saying? Hit the all notification bell. Hold on 1 second. All right, there we go. Let me go to my live thing, the live settings. Okay, it's ready. All right, got one more thing to do. 1 second. All right, let me set this up. Appreciate y'all for being patient. Thank y'all for liking the video on your way in. All right, let me type this in. I want to shout out Mr. Carter. Mr. Carter, thank you for the Cash App yesterday. I appreciate the support on the Cash App. Thank you so much. And salute to Forever Studio for the GoFundMe. Now, I'm going to put the GoFundMe up, video up. I'm going to put another GoFundMe up video. So for those who want to support the GoFundMe on me returning back to Florida, so be on the lookout for that. I'm going to do another GoFundMe video. Okay, now we got that situated. Let's get to the content of what you're here for. Let me get that situated right now. All right. Let's get to Tren Genius. Pushing this loaning content. We're about to cook this dude right now. in his lies to his audience. I'm telling you, this guy been watching my content, right? We got a two-part with him. So we're gonna get to the one this right here. So you have a situation, this guy is at the park. Excuse me, y'all. A little bit under the weather. I'll be all right though. I got something for it. I got something that I could drink to make sure I'm good. Okay, so you don't see me. You see me, my avatar. Well, my blank avatar. I gotta put a photo up. Anywho, so we're gonna go into full so you can see the whole thing. Okay, so you see who the person I'm responding to. So, without further ado, you already see that the abnormal energy is there. Now, you say Rollo, he met this woman who could cook her behind off. Well, I don't believe the story, to be honest. This is pushing lonely content because why would you tell your audience you met a lady that could cook their behind off? Let's listen to this, y'all.
What's going on, man? It's your big brother Tren Genius. You tuned in again to another exclusive video.
You stole that talking point from Ringo TV Reaction because he's the only content creator that talks about exclusive content because he gets the exclusive content nobody has gotten. And then once he do the content, everybody else act like they got the content. Let's continue. Let's go.
It's Saturday. I'm feeling good. I hope you're feeling good too. Thanks for watching this video. But what I'm about to tell you in this video, I know a lot of people gonna disagree with me, and I know a lot.
Now we know that he's doing what Ringo is doing because this is a simulation of what Ringo is doing. Now they all try to do a simulation. This is exactly him trying to oppress Ringo with his simulation. Okay, he's showing off where he goes, right? The area he's in. This is a simulation. This is a very obsession thing. It's one thing that you're doing content, yet we know that you're not actually doing content. You're not paying tribute to Ringo TV Rations in the way of salute Ringo. You gave me an idea, even though I pushed the fear content, even though I know I'm not chosen. This dude is showing the obsession.
A lot of people that will agree with me.
I have to rewind that back. He showing the obsession of trying to show where he at and what he got going on. I just believe he moved into that environment if that's where he moved to. Because he says he stays in a studio. All right, let me rewind it back a little bit. You're going to see what I'm talking about. Let's continue.
It's Saturday. I'm feeling good. I hope you're feeling good too. Thanks for watching this video. But what I'm about to tell you in this video, I know a lot of people gonna disagree with me, and I know a lot of people that will agree with me. But I'm not about to do nothing but speak facts from what I know from my own experience. All right? I'm about to speak straight facts from what I know from my own personal experiences. So I'm about to give it to you real raw and real true.
Real raw, real truth. Ringo's talking point. Let's continue.
I personally know why a lot of men are not approaching women anymore.
Who told you that a lot of men ain't approaching women no more? Who told you this lonely nonsense content? That's not making sense. What men? Do you have evidence? Do you have videos of other guys telling you this, or you just speaking based on what you're seeing out there in Arizona? Because the last time I checked, there are guys that's getting ladies in Arizona. You just happen to be one of those guys ain't getting ladies in Arizona. So just tell your audience the truth. You can't speak for other men if other men are not coming on your platform or you're not having a live stream and they say they agree with you. Now you're gonna have some knuckleheads try to say one thing, yet there's many men in Arizona getting ladies in Arizona. So I don't know what you're talking about. You're talking about yourself. Anyway, let's go.
And it's very obvious to men. But for some reason, it seemed like it's like foreign language to women nowadays.
How's it foreign language? You do have women on TikTok talking about where the men at the same time. They can make a phone call and get themselves a man. They're just talking in paralyses that you don't understand the lingo. Some of them come on here and pull off a skit and they got a man at home that they telling the world they don't got a man. They got some men lined up, or they got a Pacific man who tells them to go online to get the views, the likes, to share. Some of these women are on not on the market; they off the market. Something that you don't know about Tren, and they doing wrong by doing that, misleading the audience on TikTok, whatever the case may be. Some of these ladies have somebody. Each lady, for the most part, have a guy in mind on that phone. It's just that he's not available because he has options. They're not going to come to you because you don't have nothing for them to offer. Just tell your audience the truth why you choose to be lonely.
They just still don't get it. A lot of men are not approaching women nowadays simply because women can't cook anymore.
Oh, you know he disrespected the daughters of Zion. He disrespected the daughter of Zion. He tried to say the women of the daughter of Zion and ladies and other asset. Yeah, he's talking about the daughters of Zion can't cook. The last time I checked, I know daughters of Zion personally that know they could cook. And they want to make food for me and ship it to me. Or meet me in person and show me a good dish and give them a review. So that's cap. A lady know how to cook. It's just that with you guys, you don't know how to make things happen for them to cook because you are a lazy guy. You Esau. So it makes sense for Esau to say this. Esau is pushing this agenda of loneliness, fear, anxiety. Instead of telling the guys, hey, get yourself together, as Ringo say, focus on the most high, take care of your health, make moves, the ladies will come to you naturally. Something that is not happening for you guys no more. That's why y'all on a lonely content, telling other men it's the ladies' fault. You're not being approached. It's the ladies' fault that men are not getting ladies of their liking. No. Have you ever thought about you just doing what you need to do and quit playing around? It's got to be in you, not on you. Let's continue.
It is what it is. Women can't cook anymore.
Go to motionray.com to add this to your video.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Let me rewind back. Hold on. Gotta rewind back. Okay, I could leave it there. You see, this guy is all over the place. I don't know how you can listen to a person that claims that they have expertise with ladies. In one of my previous videos, I talked about he said that he has a woman cook for him. So you lied because you proved my point that you don't have a woman cooking. You love to lie And that's what you become, a more of a liar. You got that lying spirit. Let's continue.
A lot of men are not approaching women nowadays simply because women can't cook anymore.
You hear this, ladies? You hear this, ladies? Fellas, you see what this guy going with this lonely content? Pushing this lonely content, trying to get men to leave a woman if she can't cook. Listen, if a lady can't cook, I could show her how to cook. Or I say, hey, okay, if you don't know how to cook, go on YouTube. You know, there's a lot of tutorial reviews on YouTube that talks about cooking, how to do this, how to do that. And then she will take the initiative to learn how to cook if she don't know how to cook. Yet there's ladies that know how to cook. It's just that, you got to put them on if they don't know how to. There's certain things I'm starting to learn how to cook. You know what I'm saying? And getting better at it. So this is all him saying that I think I'm going to be lonely forever. I don't know how to keep a woman. I don't know how to keep a conversation. And so, because I want to lie to my audience and say it's other men I met that's the same way. Yet you pushing the fear content of not being around people. So make it make sense. Which one you trying to be? You're running out of material. Let's go.
It is what it is. Women can't cook anymore. And this video is inspired by one of the guys I watch. He go by the name of Big Ward, the genius. Y'all
You heard he talking about another content creator. Let me check this out. Big Walter Genius. We gotta check who this person is. Is this your cousin? Is Big Walter Genius another content creator that you are? Okay, so I listen to Big Walter Genius. I don't know if you related to him. I do listen to his content. I just haven't addressed him yet. However, he had a previous relationship with a lady, and he talks about things in terms of men getting a CDL, men being on a purpose. Yet lately, it seems like he's been pushing the fair content instead of talking about the importance of getting yourself situated. Make sure you're good. It seems like he's on that train now. So for Tren Genius to mention him, and I'm looking because I watched some of his older content of getting his CDL, getting his life together. He have a reasonable relationship with the baby moms. Now, looking at the videos now, because I haven't watched them in about a month, he is taking Big Water G's talking point. Women don't cook anymore. Oh man, this is not good. You're talking about a guy that had a family he no longer with. Now he's pushing the fear content. So now he's part of the trend. Well, Big Water Genius, you're on the radar. I will be talking about you soon. Respectfully, because you push out some interesting content back then when it comes to, showing young men that there's opportunities for them if they want to be a traveler on the road. Now you're going into other things. You're going into the Twilight Zone. Dun, 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 dun. Let's continue.
go check out his channel, Big Ward, the genius. I know how to give a man his flowers when I'm inspired by their content.
He's trying to sound confident when he say it. He trying to sound confident. He say, "When I get inspired, and I give him his flowers. I have to, put it out there because people say I don't shout out people. No, you shout out people that's pushing that fear, lonely content nonsense. It's one thing you talk about things you went through and you show your audience what to look out for. It's another to quit and give up and to say this fear that women don't cook. Why don't you guys just admit you want to be alone and you want to see other men alone for what? Why you want to see another man alone for? That don't make no sense. Y'all pushing this. We should not be with the opposite sex. I don't know where you come from, where I come from. I don't mind being with a lady. I don't mind having companionship. I don't mind getting to know a woman. I don't mind being serious with a woman, and I don't mind having a woman that's my wife in the future, of course, and having a family. You guys is pushing no family. Even though Mark has a family, he wants to act like he's lonely. And that's not good. That's schizophrenic, as born again Israelite called them out on. And by the way, we're going to react to Mark's live stream that he did. Let's go.
But anyway, one thing about you gotta understand about men, and y'all fellas already know this. We are very basic creatures, very basic ABC.
You're saying something that everybody knows, that's been saying that since the beginning of time. You don't get no brownie points and kudos for saying something that we don't know already. Even the ladies know it's not that difficult to have a man in her presence. So what are you saying that nobody knows? You're just running out of material. Let's go.
1, 2, 3 creatures. We not hard to please. I mean, you can, as a woman, you can come outside and something real, just cute, and it might not.
It took him a long time to say that because he's not a man. What you are implying is, I know when she come out, she look good. I want to talk to her. I want to see if she gonna give me the time of day. I'm gonna go holler at her because she seems like she giving me the signal. Let me see what's up. If she say no, cool. I shoot my shot because she assuming through the thing at me, I'm gonna see. And if it doesn't come to that conclusion, it is what it is. You, on the other hand, you just staring and Google and gaggling. That's not normal. Let's continue.
Not be your best day. Your hair might not even be done. Your nails might not be even be done. And a guy will still be attracted to you just because he attracted to something peculiar about you. Men are not hard to please when it comes down to women that they want. Women, on the other hand, are very sophisticated. You gotta have this, you gotta be 6 feet tall, you gotta.
There are a lot of short guys getting ladies. Maybe not in the magnitude of men who are 6 feet taller. There are somebody for everybody. The thing is that yes, when we talk about that, that doesn't mean that they are all looking for a guy 6 feet tall. You just going off based off the pop the balloon in a narrative. I seen some ladies who are tall been with guys who short because some tall men prefer shorter ladies and 5 feet, 5'5", on average 5'7", 5'8". It's not to say that tall women don't get a tall man either. Preferably, we starting to see this narrative that every woman you come across want a tall man. That's not always the case. There are exceptions to the rules. You have to do something that maybe the tall guy ain't doing, and she may give you a chance. You just don't believe in yourself. David was short. He had a lot of ladies, you know. Gideon was short. if I'm not mistaken. He had a lot of ladies. So what are you talking about? This is all excuse. I met some people that are short that had plenty of ladies, you know, or ladies say that's the guy I was with and he was short. It is what it is. Let's go. Making excuses already.
Like, you got to have a good paying job. You got to do this. Yeah, I can go on. I can go on.
You could have a decent living and still get a lady. Even though you're pushing this narrative of inflation, yes, things are up. Things could be very high in most cases. Yet and still, you can still get a lady with a decent pay. Matter of fact, there's women even on YouTube, TikTok saying that they're willing to take a guy, they're willing to take a guy that's not making six figures if he's going to make sure we good and also focusing on his actual goals and assessments. And she will, help him get to that point that he could be successful. Okay? Some guys are intimidated. I'm not intimidated by a lady that's making serious money. Like Brainwave stated when we was having that conversation. I, myself, him, we know Ringo, there's other guys out there that know ladies who's making a lot of money and still can get them. Okay? So when it comes to ladies, it's not about how much she's making. It's about her doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? And those ladies, for the most part, is looking for guys who is not intimidated by how much you make. He knows, okay, he came into the situation. He may be a brother working at this place. He's figuring things out, how he's going to accumulate more money. In the meantime, he good where he at. You know what I'm saying? It's not bothering him. With you is that you try to say, well, I'm living a simple life. Why no woman wants me? Because you don't have the qualities for a woman to want you. Because there's guys that may not have money that get women. Okay? So it's not always about the money and the material. The person has the personality, he has the gift to gab, he knows how to make a room be where it needs to be, and he's not insecure with his situation. Unlike you and Mark, you insecure with your situation. Yet you try to say other men need to be insecure with their situation. And I'm sending the pushback. I'm sending the pushback with the nonsense. Let's continue.
On with the list, but I'm not here to bash women. I'm just here to state facts. Women are
You are bashing women because, see, that's the insincerity. You are bashing women based on your commentary.
sophisticated creatures to where she's looking for specific types. Men, on the other hand, men are gullible. A lot of men are naive. A lot of men wear their heart on their sleeve.
You're talking about yourself. Just tell the audience you're talking about yourself. Because I'm not naive. I'm fully aware what's going on. You're not fully aware what's going on. Your brain is not fully connected to reality. Let's go.
They not hard to please. And one of the things that I know personally that is a number one key to any man's heart, any man, is how good a woman can cook.
Don't you think they know that? The thing is, why would they do that for you? What have you shown them for them to do that for? What have you shown them for them to do that for? Why would a lady in her right mind, or woman that may not know the truth, why would she cook for you? Why would she offer to cook for you? when you don't have the incentives to show her, because you will not be appreciative, even if the woman cook for you or the other set individual you shout out. They could do all the right things, and your guys will still complain. Now I'm starting to realize a lot of you may complain about, oh, this woman don't do this woman don't do that, and when they do it, you still complain. You're not a satisfied person. See, this is the reason why you're alone, and you trying to get other men alone that don't have an issue of getting ladies. I'm just calling out this lonely content. This is nonsense, narcissistical behavior. Let's go.
I seen it growing up, even with my own siblings.
When you're 85 years old on your deathbed, you're not going to wish you had.
All right.
Women that raised me, they could burn. You hear me? My mama could burn. My mama would make meals for me and my brother every day. She went.
You know, this is sad. This is sad when he's trying to push this narrative. Of course, moms is going to take care of her son. The thing with you is that you're looking for somebody that is of your mom's, yet you are not a man. You're not pushing manhood, true manhood. You pushing, I'm trying to be a man and I'm trying to figure out where the hood at, where the ladies at. And they're not checking for you because you're not that type of guy that they could go to and say what they need to be said, and you're not going to take it the right way. You're going to complain about it. Anyway, let's continue.
Wasn't going to buy McDonald's. She wasn't buying Wendy's. I mean, it was sometime my mama would buy fast food for me and my brother. She wasn't really buying out at fast food restaurants. Although on some weekends when she had extra money, my mama would take us to restaurants because she got some extra money on her paycheck, and she would take me and my brother out to the restaurants and we would eat fast food. But the majority of the time, on King Dave, like the young boys say, on King Dave, my mama would burn us meals. And I'm talking about, now, this wasn't no regular meal where she just whipped something up and just feed it to us. Nah, my mama was making full course meals for her sons. We was eating lasagnas, burgers. Man, we had everything, lasagnas, burgers, sloppy Joe dinners.
Y'all see what's going on here? Y'all see what's going on here? A guy walking around not making sense. Yet they try to emulate Ringo. And now with Ringo and his wife, salute to Ringo and his wife, doing great content together. Now you got this guy walking around not making sense. Oh my goodness. This is showing you the lack of relationship he has with ladies. And it's not his mom's fault. This guy just don't have it in him. He's trying to show it on his sleeves and it's not working. Yeah, he's trying to get men in his content that is something wrong with the woman. No, it's something wrong with you, not the ladies. Let's go.
Man, I can't even come up with all the stuff my mama made for us, bro. This is all I know is that women that I grew up around, like my aunt, my aunt Pamela. I grew up around my daddy's sisters. She used to burn naturally. My aunt Pamela used to burn. She still do to this day. She used to cook food. She just cooks food. Them women used to cook food naturally, just because it's in a woman's DNA to cook. That's not something that a woman really have to just, you have to ask her to do it. You don't even have to ask a real woman to do it. She just know how to cook without.
You're not ready for those type of ladies. That's the thing with you. You're trying to act like you're ready for those type of ladies. The way you walking and talking and acting, no woman gonna do anything for you. What have you shown her for her to do it? Women naturally will make food for a man, even if she hasn't what you say can't cook. She will learn when she knows she has a man of means. She will go through the tutorial on YouTube and surprise you. See, you're not ready for that because if you had a lady you claim cook for you, why she's not doing videos with you? So you're lying. This is just getting the views, getting the likes, getting the clicks, and I'm giving you the pushback because you're telling other men that it's okay to be alone if a woman don't cook for you. A woman will learn how to do certain things for a man once she sees that she has interest in that man and that man has interest in her. And she sees through his actions he's capable of doing what he needs to do, so she's gonna do what she needs to do. This is something that y'all don't realize. This guy just don't have it in him. Let's go.
Going out and spending money. It's in her nature. Pots on the stove filled with all kind of food. Me and my cousin just eating up food. My aunt, I had an aunt named Ann. Rest in peace to my aunt Ann. I used to go over there and hang with her cousin, her son, which is my cousin. Man, we would be in there playing a game. She would just be up in the kitchen cooking. It smelled so good, man. She had fried chicken, bacon.
Excuse me for the cough, y'all. Excuse me. I'm letting it all out. This Ibarazzi NYC is something, I tell you. I get back to actual Floridian, to the people out there in Florida, in Georgia, North Carolina, because I didn't hear anything of South Carolina because it didn't go to South Carolina. It swooped through Tennessee, in North Carolina. You know, y'all be safe out there. I know y'all will have things situated to where you can get back situated. You know, the storm was very serious. And salute to the evacuees, the emergency responders, and those who's getting things back fixed. For the people that have lights and water, etc., etc., you know, the vehicles was all over the place. You know, that will be covered. You know, it's a lot of things happening in the South, yet the Most High, you know, it's making sure the people is good. You know, I seen Ethereal's video. I'm going to share that video in my community tab. Ethereal is doing her thing. You know, it's just that, like she said, when she talked about the sun thing, the planet hell, we know we're not pushing fear. We're just showing signs of the times. Be as it may, let's get back to this content. I just wanted to say that on my live stream, you know, because it ain't hit Central Florida. I called the people up. I said, is everything good? They was like, yeah, everything's good. Rollo, on the up and up. I said, all right, you know, glad you guys is good. All right, let's continue.
Chicken, squash, zucchini, macaroni. Every night we had a different meal, man. My aunt Ann had different meals cooking every single night. She could burn.
You know what he's saying? He's like, I'm Esau. I wish I was chosen. I wish I had the type of situation like Jacob does. See, Esau always complained about this and that. Burnt, 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 burnt. We like our stuff well done. Esau loved his stuff burnt with no soul to it, with no incentive to it. So there you have it. Let's continue.
And she had men. She had guys, plenty of guys.
She had men, she had plenty of guys. That's how you look at your aunt like that. Let's continue.
But I remember it like yesterday. She could cook, man. And it was like when you would smell their food that they cooking, like you would smell them cooking it, because you know that's what they normally do, naturally do. You, as a man, as a young boy, we would just be sitting outside playing, waiting, because we already know what we about to get. We would just be happy, waiting on this stuff to be cooked. Like, yo, I cannot wait. I smell it. It'll just make us happy, man. We be throwing footballs. Like, the fellas would love it. When my family used to cook, man, after church, women would be in the house preparing meals. Fellas be outside cooking on the grill, dropping the fish. You know what I'm saying? My aunt and them and my mama and them and everybody else, all the women from our family, they'll be in the house preparing the stuff. And we'll just go in there and get it, bring it out, put it on the grill. It'd be seasoned.
This guy is saying that they did this, they did that back then. Yet he said earlier, women can't cook. If you notice, when you go to look at the tapes, he said women can't cook. Yet your aunties, your moms, etc., was cooking. You say you had a woman cook for you in one of your videos. What's going on? You pushing this schizophrenic, lonely, fear content. Nonsense. Let's go, because you're talking about yourself, not appreciative. How can you expect a woman to be appreciative when you don't have the gift, the gap, you're not solidified? Let's go.
Up everything. It'd be good. Not no more. Not no more. Women nowadays cannot cook, man. And they don't understand that cooking is like one of the #1 secret weapons to a man's heart. It's the
He's listening to Mark the Messenger. They all computing with each other. The secret ingredient, how to get a specific woman, get children from her. Let's get this house. Let's do this. Let's do that. They all in cahoots with that. All right? Peep the game, y'all. Read between the lines. Let's go.
most easiest weapon to use to get a man's heart. 9 times out of 10, most men is not staying with women, not because he didn't hit it. He probably hit it. Not because she don't respect him. She probably do respect him. Not because she don't look good, but simply because she can't cook. Cook and keep a man around.
Now, ladies will debunk that, because there are ladies that cook for a man, and the man still will go deal with another woman, or leave that woman and get with a woman that may cook here and there and not being consistent. Let me say this. What keeps a man around is a lady respect what he's doing, and he's appreciative of the things she's doing on her end, because she's a true helpmeet. And because she's a true helpmeet, she will get the things she needs to get when she requests. And she see the man is putting in a lot of effort, she will request the things to be asked of her because she helped. And the man knows he must take care of his lady, provide services, make sure they're good, make sure they have the things that a man knows he's capable of doing, so that she could be appreciative of him. She would make a lot of meals. She would do this, she would do that. She would make sure the kids is good. You know, she's in tune to what's going on. She's paying attention to detail. See, you don't know a lot of these things because you haven't even had a lady to actually get to know before you do the hitting from the back, as Ringo say, and all that other stuff. That's an add-on to what you got going on. Communication is key, and that's something you don't know about. See, Esau, the thing with you is you don't run it back to your woman and let her know what she needs to do. If you out there dealing with a lady, you need to pull her to the side and say, "Hey, do you know how to cook? I like a lady that know how to cook." You know, you're not having that communication. You guys are just miserable and disappointed in your life, so much so that you think every man agrees with y'all. No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with this incentive. I'm calling it out. Let's go.
If you can't cook and he find out he taking you out on dates, you look forward to the date. Where we going? Where we going? Where we going? You looking forward to a dinner date every day. You looking.
Now you're using Ringo's talking point because at the time, Ringo did a series called No Dinner Dates because a lot of men take these ladies out on dinner dates to get to the drawers, to get the box. A lot of women caught on to it and then up the ante because men don't know how to get a woman to cook at the house. So you double whammy yourself. You're telling on yourself. You're the one who take women out to eat or they take you out to eat once in the blue. How about you surprise a woman you know how to cook? Well, you don't have a woman to show that. You have Yah desires the glory. How can we contact you? How can we contact you? Okay, I'm going to give you the IG to contact me. That's how you can contact me. If you want to contact me, that's how you contact me. Okay? Let me see something. Hold on one second. All right, sister. If you have Instagram, that's how you can contact me. She does have a channel, so you can reach out to me there, and then we go from there, okay? So appreciate you tuning on. Welcome to the live stream. Yes, this sister does have a channel. She has 2,140 subscribers. That's how you can reach out to me, sister. Reach out to me there, okay? And when you reach out to me, you let me know what's going on. All right, let's continue.
Looking forward to dinner dates. Where we going? Eddie V's? Where we going? Steak and McCormick's? Where we going? If you that type of woman like that, that you might be cool and all, but deep down inside, it's no different from every other woman. Because every other woman that's like that, they do the same thing. And
Every woman has a way of doing things. And what it is that while every woman may have the same initiative for the most part, yet they don't make things as complicated as a lot of people think. Sometimes you gotta let them do what they need to do. You need to, what you need to do as a man, and then you get it on. You make it happen. That's how you keep the situation going. You don't have no experience with ladies. Yeah, you trying to say even men that have ladies are lonely. Well, we know one in particular, Mark the Messenger, Newbury, of course, the way he's been acting. So let's continue.
men is used to that. We used to women always wanting us to go out on take them out on dates. It's so common. It's a common thing to do. Women nowadays cannot cook, man. And like I said, that's the way to a man's heart. It's just something simple as cooking. Now, a lot of women say, I don't want to cook. I ain't got time for doing all that. He need to do this for me. He need to do that. Well, guess what? That's why he ain't around no more. Because a woman.
Guys be leaving women that be cooking, okay? Guys be leaving women with kids because he is not who she's seen him to be. And because he has a lot of entities, he has a lot of things that are not normal, abnormal behavior. She sees it, he knows she sees it. He either walks away or he ridicules her when he's in the wrong. Okay? Everybody knows that. Let's go.
Woman will drop you if you tell a woman you ain't paying for one thing when it comes to money or something like that. If you tell a woman you ain't gonna buy her this bag or something like that, she gonna drop you like a hot potato.
That's not true. There's been occasion a woman may ask me for something and I say no. I don't have it right now. That doesn't mean she's gonna leave you. If a woman is leaving you because of that, that means she wasn't there for you in the beginning. She wasn't there for you in the get go. All right? She wasn't there for you in the get go. So you just assuming that if a woman asks me for something and I say no, that she gonna leave me. No, you're capping. That means if they had a conversation with you, they see fit. Of course, they're gonna walk away. Why should they stay around with a person that don't even know what he wants? Because a woman knows what she wants. It's up to the man to see it and put his situation up front and be straightforward. The only thing she could say is no, and you could go on about your business. All right? Let's go.
Potato. If you text a woman the wrong thing and she get triggered by your text message or something, she'll drop you just like a hot potato.
Now that's true. That's true. If you say something that she believes is misleading, misread, she may drop you and not talk to you for a while. And then you with the experience would know, okay, it's a typo. That do happen sometimes. It could be a typo message. You could be saying things that she don't agree with. That doesn't mean that even though she will drop you, that she won't come back. She will come back. When she realizes you ain't falling for the S test, you ain't falling for the okey doke, she'll come back. It's up to you if you want to take it back, depending on what the situation is. Sometimes they do that. You know, women gotta find a way to create that drama. You know, her emotions is flowing. So you're saying something that's not clicking in with her at that moment, and she's pissed off. It's not that she's pissed off with you, it's the timing. So with things with ladies, everything's timing. I give you that at the same time that does not neglect the fact that women still don't want a man. They just don't want you.
Don't even have to ask. Well, guess what? If you can't cook for a man, when he start having attitudes with you and he start treating you with disrespect, like usually it's the basic stuff that he don't like about you, like cooking. You can't cook. And nowadays women can't cook, bro. We got dinner date.
Now you using Ringo's talking point now. You're talking about you shouting out content creators. You was being quote unquote abnormal talking about Ringo's lips. Yet you now you doing these quotations, combinations of what Ringo stated. I mean, you guys are weird for real. Weird phenomenon. Let's go.
Women nowadays, they don't know how to burn. Man, I met this Spanish woman. I hope my phone don't cut off because it's
Whoa, 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 whoa. You say you met what? You met what? You met what? You met what? Don't try to play this game now. Let's rewind.
start treating you with disrespect. Like usually it's the basic stuff that he don't like about you, like cooking. You can't cook. And nowadays women can't cook, bro. We got dinner date women nowadays. They don't know how to burn. Man, I met this Spanish woman. I hope my phone don't cut off because it's hot out. It's 106 degrees and 11:30 in the freaking morning, man.
Why you complaining about the weather? Now I will admit, I miss the south weather. I don't want to deal with this Emirates cold weather. At the same time, it is what it is. Why you complaining about the hot weather? Why you don't have something for your phone? You got all this money coming in and you don't get something for your phone. Get a fair thing for your phone. You that naive? If it's 106 degrees, no humidity, because Arizona will have no humidity. I'll get something for the phone to come on my phone. Bro, you don't have the type of brain to see that. Because once I touched back in South Florida, you know what I'm saying? I know it's warm in South Florida. Somebody in South Florida thinking about me. And I meant to say Florida, North Florida, Central Florida. When I touch base back in Florida, hey, I'm gonna have all that ready because I know it's gonna be warm, it's gonna be humidity, so I'm gonna have certain things for my phone when I do the content. Anyway, let's go.
But anyway, I met this Spanish woman.
Here we go with the
Woman.
lies.
She was a little bit older than me, just not too long ago.
You met this Spanish woman that was a little bit older than you not too long ago. So what happened to the other lady? Who's the other lady? Anyway, let's say he did meet somebody. He seen that he wasn't too thrilled about the situation. Let's go.
We was out at this lounge, and I seen her and her friend over there sitting by herself. So, you know me, I'm the type of guy. If I see something I like, I'm going to get it. Like
Wait. You just said earlier, because that's my talking point. If I see something I like, I'm gonna go get it. Wait. You just said earlier that men are not approaching women. Are you listening to your content? Do you go back and listen to your content? You just stated earlier men are not approaching women. Now you're using my talking point. Listen to my talking point, y'all.
me just not too long ago. We was out at this lounge, and I seen her and her friend over there sitting by herself. So, you know me, I'm the type of guy. If I see something I like, I'm going to get it. Like
It's not only me saying that. You know, you have Ringo Brainwave say it as well from time to time on their content. If I see something I like, I'm gonna get it. Anyway, let's see what he says about this.
mean, you really got to have all the key attributes and elements. Like you got to be looking mature, looking good, looking like you worth something, like you valuable. You got to have.
I'm laughing seriously because that's what I just talked about. Well, you look like you watched the video, Ronald. No, I'm watching it for the first time. That's why I'm reacting to it because this is hilarious. This is what I talk about. Now he acts like he got combinations. Dude, you ain't got no combinations. Quit the cap. You just learning that from us.
Have dignity, pride. You got to have on the right clothes. You can't be looking like a hoochie. Like they was looking like all the right things. Her and her friend. She was Spanish. Her other friend was black.
So she was Spanish, her other friend was black. The daughter of Zaya, of course. Let's see how this goes. Let's see what this narrative is.
So I feeling good. So I went over there and I just talked. I approached both of them like, hey, how y'all doing? They like, fine, nothing. I'm like, what y'all over here sitting down for? Y'all just sitting down, looking all good. You know how us men do, us real men. So I'm sitting there talking to them or whatever. And I was like, hey, y'all come over here to this area, man. Let's go over here and sit down and talk. It's a lot more activity over here. Let's get close to over here where all the people are. It's like, okay. So they both followed me to this little area.
First and foremost, raw move. You do not pull a lady with activity may not be going on. That's the indication that she wants somebody to talk to. You want to go where the activity is because you want to cover your flaws. Let me tell you guys something. When you go out and about to a lounge or one of these events, right, in particular, whether it be a concert, a sporting event, bowling, you name it, right? And you see a woman that you have interest in, and she may not be with the in crowd. That's because she is there to do her business. She's not there to look for attention. Now, if she sees you as a person of interest, then you go over there and see what she about and have that conversation with her, not in front of everybody. Because she got to get to know you to know you. You got to get to know her to know her. And guys, I can tell you from experience, most ladies are pulled back in the days is women that were to themselves and know what they want. And it was up to me if I wanted to go further or not with the situation. That's how it's supposed to be. And so this guy, he pulled her into the crowd. Of course, she ain't gonna give you the time of day. You showing her you're insecure, you're not confident. You try to cover your tracks because she may see something that's abnormal about you. So you need to pull her in, force her into something that she didn't go there for. Not every woman goes to the scene to want to be seen. Now, granted that they're going to be dressing to impress when they go out. It is what it is. That's just how it is. At the same time, dude, you don't have no complicate. You have making things complicated in your own complication video. I'm just pretty much letting you know where you went wrong. You done messed up. You done messed up by doing that part. Let's continue to see his falters and narratives. Let's go.
area where you can just have a better energy, a better experience in that spot. And so fast forward, the Spanish woman invited me over to her house. So I went.
Now he's saying that she invited him to his house. Let's see what happens. If he's going with this narrative, he met somebody. Pay attention.
Over to her house, nice home. And it was all kosher. It was just me and her was just being grown adults. Just I got my own spot, she had her own spot, luckily. So she.
Why you mean luckily? What you trying to say? Women in Arizona that got their own, that don't got their own spot. To the ladies that's listening, that's in Arizona. Tren is saying that y'all don't have your own spot. Luckily she got her own spot. What do you mean by that? What are you talking about? There's a lot of ladies that got their own spot in the South. You know, not every woman you meet have a roommate for the most part. They may have friends that help them for certain occasions and stay overs. Most women are staying alone. Why you seem surprised? Now, that's not to say they don't have people come over for various reasons. The point I'm trying to make is there are women that are homeowners that got their own house, you know, and they may have a man, they may not have a man. The point is, you seem shocked. She's a little bit older than you, so it's expected. Let's go.
She decided she wanted to cook for me, so she cooked for me. And
whoa, 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 whoa! You caught yourself again because see, you just said women don't cook. Now you're saying this woman cooked for you. Which one is it, Tren? Which Tren are we personality dealing with right now? Let me rewind again a little bit. Listen, y'all.
And it was all kosher. It was just me and her was just being grown adults. Just I got my own spot. She had her own spot. Luckily. So she decided she wanted to cook for me. So she cooked for me, and she made one of my favorite dishes, which is steak. See, men is just basic. We basic like this. Okay, steak. She made a steak, and she said, "Well, let me throw the."
If you're a content creator of any kind, you need to check out Motion Array. My name is Paul, filmmaker and...
And she just, I don't know how she knew salad was my favorite food, but it must have been divine. She threw together a salad, and I'm just sitting there watching football. I'm just sitting there waiting on her to finish, but I can smell it coming from the kitchen. I'm like, damn. I knew this instantly by the smell. See, man know instantly by the smell, like something different with this girl and her cooking. Because you can smell the flavors. You can smell the aroma of the food when it's really good. You can smell it. You don't have to even know that it's good. You can just smell it. Just like a dog know when he about to get something good, he can smell it. So, I I'm sitting there just chilling, and I knew it was gonna be good before it even finished.
So why are you saying to your audience that a woman can't cook? You said earlier a woman can't cook. Now you saying along with your title that a woman could cook a behind off. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, double-minded ladies, guys, a double-minded man is stable in his own ways. Let's see what happens here.
So she served me the food. Man, that's all I got to say, y'all. Fellas, that's all I got to say, homie. This shit was so good, it gave me the itis, bro. The steak was so damn tender, and it was so seasoned. Man, it was the best. It's the best steak I ever had ever since I lived in Arizona. It's better than my steak that I make on the grill. That's how good that shit was. The salad that she made was it was some shit I ain't never tasted, man. She had ingredients in the salad that I ain't even think you could put in the salad, man. Pineapples, baby carrots, man. She had some chia seeds in there. I don't know how she made chia seeds be good in a salad. Man, she had some type of strange lettuce in there. That was good. Man, it was so damn good, I couldn't even eat it all, man. And it was just a little bit. I just put it to the side, man. I was like, man, this shit right here, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. And I'm just watching football, man. I caught the itis. And I had to leave. I told her, I said, listen, I gotta go.
Pause. You left because she made all this good food. You left. Pause. You mean to tell me a woman did all of this and you left? You just proved my talking point. Going according to your narrative, which I don't believe you met any woman. Because if you did, there will be some content about. You don't have to show her if need be. You have to ask her, of course, if she wants to come on camera with you. However, we go with your narrative. If you met this woman, then why did you walk away? Why you left the crib? That don't make no sense. You just proved my point that Esau, he's never satisfied. You claim you was excited about this. She made the best steak in Arizona. You understand? You left. I call it cap. Read between the lines, y'all. Let's go.
I got to get back to the house. I got to go. Basically, I had to go to sleep. So I had to get back to the house and go to sleep because the food was that damn good, man. That food was that damn good. And she was a Spanish woman. And
this is why I want to say, did I not say, Julian, Marc, those who's tuning in, did I not say that they pushing this narrative? I believe he got in contact with his causal new breed. I'm going to say alleged, and I do believe they're cousins, even though I have to say alleged. Now he's pushing this narrative. You see, if he does show a woman, it's going to be a quote-unquote migrant because they are out there in Arizona. So it wouldn't surprise me if that's to be the case, just to say he has somebody. You see, he ain't say nothing about the daughter of Zion, that she was around, according to his acquaintance conversation he had with the ladies. Told y'all, man, by the Most High. This is all coordinate to New Breed in Marc the Messenger. We're gonna get to Marc the Messenger after this video. Let's go.
turn around, she did it again because the next time I invited her to my place. Now I don't invite too many women in my place, not unless
you don't invite too many women to your place. You haven't had a woman over there in a long time. You've been in the friend zone. Just admit to your audience, I'm in the friend zone. My name is Tren Genuis. I've been in the friend zone. I invite ladies over, keep them company. They got a man. Yeah, I'm in the friend zone. Let's go.
I see something in you. You know what I'm saying? If I invite a woman to my place, it's like, okay, she's done something for me that I thought, you know, it was approved. She's a good woman, okay? But anyway, I invited her to my house. I told her, I tested her this time. So I said, hey, I want some tacos today. And this is the type of woman, she asks you what you want. Like, do you want anything to eat today? Like, we don't get that no more when we approach women or when we get women in our presence.
That's a lie. I don't have to tell a woman to make food for me. By the time I get to the place, the food's already ready. So you're capping. Let's go.
She was asking me, she was like, is there anything you want to eat today when I come over there? I'm like, yeah, I want some tacos. Man, she came over and made tacos. I mean, she is Spanish, Mexican, whatever you want to call it. I call it all. It's Spanish, Mexican, Latino.
Did you hear that? She's Mexican. He's pushing the narrative of what Newbie is dealing with, what Mark the Messenger is dealing with. P. Diddy Dawa is dealing with a Puerto Rican one that he committed adultery, taking another man's wife. So, like I said, it's not the ladies that I'm getting at. It's that these men pushing a narrative to try to one up, just like they try to one up on the daughters of Zion. Now they're pushing this narrative with the women from other countries living off of them. This guy is trying to live off a woman too. He don't care about her food and all this things she's doing. He's trying to get with her so he can get that money. And this is what's going on. This is sinister. If they didn't have these ladies, they would not be on YouTube. This guy's trying to get on the train now. He's agreeing because they're getting the grass, the loans, you know, in Arizona. They're getting homes. And so he don't want to be with a sister because he can't get with a sister because sister will see right through him, daughter Zion. So he's getting with a Mexican woman. And they got one up on you guys anyway. Because once they get their papers, you out the door. Okay? Anyway, listen to this, y'all. You see what type of narrative they pushing to other men to join this narrative. Let's be lazy. Let's not put in work. Let's not put in effort to have a woman by our side. Let's go.
You know, whatever. Man, she made some tacos so damn good, man. I still got leftovers in there today, and that was last week. I just wanted to look at the leftovers. I ain't want to eat them if it got bad or whatever. I don't even care. I just wanted to look at the sour cream she left.
That's Esau for you in real time. That's Esau for you in real time. That's some weird type of conversation he just said. Let's go.
Salsa. I just wanted to look at it because we don't get it no more. We don't get good people, women that can cook no more.
No, you talk about yourself. Stop talking about other men. You can't speak for other men. Let's go.
And so, Lord have mercy. She went back to Mexico for a while, but I'm waiting on her to come back to this day.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Mark, Julian, those who's viewing. Let's rewind it again.
Cream she left, the salsa. I just wanted to look at it because we don't get it no more. We don't get good people, women that can cook no more. And so, Lord have mercy. She went back to Mexico for a while, but I'm waiting on her to come back to this day. I'm waiting on her to come back to this day. Come back soon. But anyway, it ain't about me right now. I'm telling y'all some stuff from my experience when it comes to women and cooking. It is what it is. A lot of women can't keep men nowadays, and men is not interested to approach women because instead of women always wanting to go on dates or him courting her on the first time he meet her and, oh, take me out. He know that's the first thing they all want to do. Where you going? Where we going? You gonna take me out somewhere? Where we going? We going here? We going there? He know that's the first thing. So it ain't even interesting no more. It's boring. But if a woman out there that can cook, I guarantee you that man gonna be over your house on football Sunday. I guarantee you he gonna stick around you. He gonna stay around you, boy. But how many women can do that nowadays? And a lot of women gonna say in the comments, I can't. Most of y'all, you're lying. You cannot, most of y'all cannot burn like that, bro.
That's Esau showing you that he cannot enjoy life. Esau cannot enjoy life. Now, I'm going to zoom it in to show you something. I can't zoom it in that big, but you can notice that he's breaking out. He's breaking out right here. Yeah, that's definitely showing you that he's Esau. He's breaking out, y'all. He literally could break out. I'm pointing the arrow right here. You know, red, breaking out in real time. That's Esau for real. Because the men of the Lord in certain temperatures still have the look. This guy Esau breaking down. All right, let's continue.
I'm talking about macaroni and cheese, green beans, corn on the cob, cream corn, pies, egg custard pies, oxtails, steaks, baked potato loaded. Some of y'all can't do all that. Y'all don't want to do all that. Y'all just lazy now. Take me out.
He's disrespecting the daughters of Zion. He's picking up the Mexican women and disrespecting the daughters of Zion. And they're going to have a repercussion of that, which is happening already as we speak. The daughters of Zion know how to throw it down. You disrespectful SOB. You're trying to get this thing going on, this initiative going on. I fully see it now. All praise to the Lord. You got these guys picking up these Latino women, yet they using them to try to get that money from the government. You get it? They lying in bed with the government to push this narrative to have men not deal with the daughters of Zion. This is crazy, man. This is sexual madness. All right? Let's continue.
Let's go have drinks. Don't failing to realize that is simply a key to a man's heart that's so freaking basic. A kindergartner can figure that out. Cooking.
They're trying to say, because I'm adding them on. They're trying to say that the daughters of Zion don't know how to have a good time with a man either. And that's a freaking lie. That's cap. Daughters of Zion know how to have a good time with a man or a man they have interest in. Let's continue.
Something simple as just cooking will get you the man of your dreams. And how many women can do it? Fellas, comment below how many women you done ran into lately that can cook for you. And you know you done met a lot of girls, I'm pretty sure. But just comment below how many women actually...
Pause! You're telling on yourself. Whoa. This is coming out of you saying this. Let's rewind back a little bit.
Cooking. Something simple as just cooking will get you the man of your dreams. And how many women can do it? Fellas, comment below how many women you done ran into lately that can cook for you. And you know you done met a lot of girls, I'm pretty sure. But just comment below how many women actually cook for you and it was like something out of this world. Comment below, fellas. Let's see from the comment section. With that being said, man, it's your big bro Tren. It's hot out here, y'all. It's 107 degrees out here today. As y'all can see, I'm the only one out here being stupid right now. But I had to record this video. Thank God my phone didn't overheat. That's why I've been sitting in the shade like this, because it's that hot. So I'm gonna get back in the house, y'all. But I need y'all to comment below and let me know what y'all think. Is there women out there that can still cook? Where they at? How can men approach y'all? Where are y'all able to? How are y'all able to be found? Fellas, have you met women that can cook? Or do the women that you cook look for dates from you? Comment below and let me know your opinion, man. It's your big bro Tren, man. I'm out.
You see, he's pushing a narrative. He's pushing a narrative, right? That the daughters of Zion can't cook. And that's a lie. The daughters of Zion can cook. You lying SOB. The daughters of Zion can cook. Yes, he said men, and then he retract very fast. You know? He retract very fast, Julian. You caught it. He retract very fast because he caught himself. You know, so just be mindful of these Esau guys. Be mindful of them. They show their true colors. All right, so he went live 4 hours ago. Okay.
Around us, I don't.
Hold on. Let me pause it. Hold on. All right, so let's do this. All right, so I don't know where he's at right now. He's out there in the mountains or near the mountains. He found a spot that they allow him to do his video. Okay? Now, let's hear what he has to say. The title of the video is When You Are Chosen, You Will Never Fit In. Here we go.
On the evil, we got to focus on the good. Focus on meditating on His Word. Focusing on it's easy to, because when you go on social media, right, or when you go to the world, you're seeing lust, you're seeing all the deadly sins being promoted. So it's easy to get distracted and all that. But man, I don't think that's what God wants us to do, to be focusing on that all the time. It's good to be aware of it. It's good to expose the evil. It's good. It's good to do that. But I'm not thinking about that all the time, guys. I know I'd be talking about spiritual warfare in my videos or exposing these demons and devils, but I'm not thinking about them, man. I ain't thinking about that. Okay.
If you ain't thinking about it, then why you talking about it? If you ain't thinking about it, then why you talking about it? You contradicting yourself. Let's go.
I'm focusing on how I could be better. I'm self-reflecting. I'm examining myself, examining my fruits. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing right? How could I be a better servant of Christ? How could I, God, help me to be more humble. Help me to be a better servant of you. What can I do that could be better? That could, be better for the kingdom of God. What could I do that could be better? What am I doing that's doing wrong?
What you did wrong is that you went on born again Israelites, Elder Tawachasab, and clown yourself and disrespect the man and not present yourself as a man to the elder. And he called you out. That's what made you do this live stream. And now you are part of this lonely content. You always pushing this lonely content. You have a lady that's not your wife. You have a lady, and she's the one who got the place. She's the one who signed the $9, just like New Breed's lady signed the $9, and she's from Mexico. Your lady's from Mexico. Tren now is on this agenda. Y'all put him on to it, etc., etc., etc. Let's continue.
I'm focused on working on my own salvation. I'm not focusing on these devils and these demons. I'm not focusing on that, man. That's what the devil wants you to do. He wants you to focus on the kingdom of darkness, man. For what? What a waste of time. What a waste of time. Now, there are people who are in there. Like I said, guys, it's good to be aware of what's taking place. I'm not saying that, but, I'm not focused. Don't be focused on the evil. It's crazy, too, because that's what people love to hear. And I get it. Like I said, guys, when I first started following Jesus, man, I was learning about spiritual warfare. I was learning how these demons operate, how they get down. And that's good to do. But I'm not just going to be stuck there. I'm not going to be stuck doing that,
You did not start your channel by speaking the truth. Elder Tawachasar pointed out 2 weeks ago in his recent video a couple of days ago about what content you started off with. And then you eventually use that to build your content to where you at now. And even though you have a large following, you're still in the beginning stages. And the reason why is because you admit to your audience you're stuck. You don't know what to talk about. You don't know what to break down anymore. You still battering things. Ain't that what's going on with old boy over there? And everybody's battering things because the truth is not in you. It comes to a point when you deal with adversities, own up to your responsibilities. And I told you, Mark the Messenger, Ringo talked about it. Then you disrespect older men. What you're saying is we wicked demons, warlocks, witches, and all this other nonsense. Yet you're applying that to you, what you involved in. Let's continue, y'all. Let's continue.
So yeah, what's up, Daisy? I thought you were a member. Daisy, let me make you a member. She's been an OG to the channel, man. Daisy been here since like 4 years. Fruits of the spirit, struggling with my flesh, fighting daily. Yeah. Someone says, "Is this a live stream?" Yeah, this is a live stream. Tazmike, I thought you were a moderator. All right, made you a mod. If you've been on the chat for a while, guys, I'm gonna make you a moderator. If I see you on the chat for a long time, I'm gonna make you a mod. Someone said stop spamming. It's kind of hard to look at the chat while I'm preaching, but I'm gonna try. Mark, you've been spamming Brandon, but yeah, I'm gonna read this. Mark, are essence sticks witchcraft? I threw away my crystals on stage because he said they were, but I'm not sure about essences. I don't even know what that is. What is essence sticks?
You don't know what that is, then you should not even respond to a comment if you don't know what it is. Because what you're saying is you know what it is, you just want to throw it off. You want to throw it off as to know you don't know what it is. I wouldn't respond to a comment if I'm not sure about it. You sure about that comment, that's why you respond to it. Let's go.
But just the fact that you were playing with crystals on stage, I wouldn't be surprised if it is witchcraft. Just gonna be honest with you. I don't know what essence sticks are, so I don't know. But just the fact that you had crystals on stage, I'm pretty sure that essence sticks or whatever, I'm pretty sure that's probably linked to it too. I don't know though. I don't even know what essence sticks is. What happens if the grid goes down? I'm gonna rejoice. When the grid goes down, I'm gonna be full of joy, guys. I'm gonna be full of joy. A lot of people, they push that grid going down, and I push it too because it's gonna happen. But I also let you guys know I'm gonna rejoice. I'm gonna rejoice. Okay, there's gonna be no social media. People are gonna have to actually live in the real world. People are gonna actually have to live in reality. Yes, I'm happy. Shut the grid down. Turn it off. Bill Gates, turn it off. Who's the running the show? The
Do y'all think that he's going to be happy about it? Do you think he's going to be really happy about this? And why would you be telling the powers that be to do it? You want to make sure your soul and spirit is right with the Creator through Christ. Because no matter what is going on, you still have to be accountable for your actions. And you have the opportunity on this platform to repent because everything you say will be used against you. That goes for anybody. That goes for me. That goes for those in the chat. Those that's tuning in, viewing in the clouds. It goes for everybody. You have a platform. Why you don't want to admit that you was wrong about Elder Tawatasa? You saw his video. You watching my videos and others. So, okay, if we don't have internet no more, everybody's in the real world. You would not be able to even know what to do in the real world. And social media is a platform that you connect with your audience that you may meet or may not meet in this day of time. The point is, What are you doing outside of social media? You have no one to talk to. You have no one to hang out with. Because at the end of the day, if you that dude, you will have this happiness going on. Why you so scared and paranoid? I mean, you, Trent Genius, New Breed, you guys are paranoid 24/7. It's obvious. Let's go. And others that rock with y'all that don't see what's going on and let you know on the side because y'all don't want to hear it. Let's go.
J people, right? Turn it off. And it's crazy too because when it actually comes down, guys, people are gonna think it's by like it just happened, but it was planned, guys. They've been planning it. Y'all see what these cell phones going down and things of that sort. What's happening in the East Coast? That hurricane. What's that hurricane called, guys? What's that hurricane going on the East Coast? I honestly forgot the name. But I see it was happening in Florida, in Georgia. I saw where in Florida there was like an alligator swimming in the pond. That's bad, man. Yeah, Helene, there you go, Helene. Hopefully I'm saying that right. In my opinion, guys, I believe that they could control the weather. So I think all these hurricanes that you're seeing, what's that word called again? There's a word called for it. Heart. There you go. Heart. Heart. Yep. Now that's my opinion. I could be wrong or I could be right, but I believe that's weather control, guys. They can control the weather. All right. They got chemtrails being sprayed. Yep. But you got to understand this too. You know, the people who are doing this, God allows them to do it. When a nation is given over to sin, right? When a nation is given over to a wicked ruler, you got to expect this. You got to expect this, man. You got to expect it. You got to expect the world to get worse and worse. It's only going to get better, guys, when God sends his son Jesus to bring fire and brimstone. That's the only when it's to start getting better, when he starts judging. But until then, guys, expect it to get worse. But even though I know it's going to get worse, I'm not focusing on that because I can't control that. We can't control when the grid shuts down, right? We can't control when they control the weather and they're putting all this devices.
You are known to push fear. You are known to push fear. So you're not out of the woodworks. You push fear. You're telling people to be alone. This is lonely content. You telling men to be in doubt and fear, women in strife. Let's continue.
Down. Y'all saw what they did in Hawaii too, in Maui. I was there 2 weeks after that happened, guys. That was all weather. They control that. I was talking to the locals out there. They even agreed with me to about 80%. The Uber drivers, people I was talking about, they know what they were doing in Hawaii. Maui.
What is the strongest force on the planet? You might be thinking it's love or maybe energy, but no.
It's going to be turned into a smart city, particularly Liana. Okay, that's going to be turned into an AI 15-minute smart city. This is all part of the plan, guys. All part of the plan. These evil entities. It's the reason why, guys, all the billionaires live there. Oprah, Bill Gates, or not Bill Gates, Oprah, the Tesla dude, Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, whatever his name is. I mean, the list goes on. It's the reason why they live there. Okay. Now they think that's going to be the safe haven. Now Hawaii is paradise. It's beautiful out there, but you can't escape the judgment of God. You know, no matter how much bunkers they're building, and see, they're preparing for the evil to come. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't prepare, but you should be preparing spiritually. We can't control what's going to happen, guys. Living in fear all day, bro, live your life, man. Live your life. When I'm saying live your life, I'm not talking about living your life in sin, but I'm talking about be happy, bro. I can't control when these we can't control when these things happen. So don't even focus on that. But it is.
You're saying that, yet and still your obnoxious behavior say otherwise. You are worried. You are worried about these things to come. If you think about it, you don't see Ringo pushing that, I'm pushing that, Brainwave's pushing that. It's not to say we're not aware of what's going on. The audience is aware of what's going on. You know, our sister Ethel, you know, Selena, they push the content of what's going on and stuff like that, yet they're not in fear. That's the difference. They're not in fear. It's just to bring awareness. We fully aware of that. that we know that there's a thing going on in the heaven as it is on earth, which is the hell burning fire. We know that. The question is, you are the one who's sad and don't like what's going on in your own situation, because there's some things that you have to own up to and you have not repented of. And it's eating you alive, Mark. You're not taking this rebuke. You're just ignoring this rebuke and you think it's a joke. Listen, man, it's not a joke to play with the Most High. With Christ, man, it's not a joke. Because he's seeing this and you will just throw it off like, why this guy got my name in the title? Why he got Tren Genuis' name in the title? He can't talk about nothing else. No, the Most High said to talk about it. My hands are clean at the end of the day. Let's go.
It's good to be aware that knowing what's going to come. It's good to be aware knowing what's to come, man. Oh, that judgment is coming. Yup. Someone said stop idolizing Mark. No one should be idolizing me. No one should be idolizing me, man. I'm just a vessel being used by God, man. The world is trash. Yup. It's definitely trash. Don't forget about CERN, or the Hadron Collar under the colleges here in the States. Yeah, I made a video about CERN a couple years ago. I keep falling into sin. How do I come out? Just repent, man. Everybody has fallen into sin before. The solution is to repent.
If you repented behind the scenes, it would have been shown by now. I don't believe you repented to the Most High, more likely. I don't believe you said to the Most High, hey, I was out of pocket with Elder Tawatasar. The Most High probably had that conversation. You need to repent publicly because you did it publicly. You disrespect the Elder Tawatasar publicly when it was not about you. You wanted it to be about you. And now he has shown the book of truth about you to the point that he did a video 2 days ago about you, about New Breed, and Pastor Dow. And talked about Tren Genuis because he knows about the mother characters. Okay? Salute to the elder, to Watchstar, born again Israelites. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to that man's channel. It's in the community tab. Let's continue.
The only way you're going to be able to break free from certain strongholds, for certain demonic spirits, is by surrendering to Jesus, guys. And sometimes, guys, God will allow the 7 spirits, when you go back into your old ways, right? The Bible talks about this in Matthew, where 7 spirits, 7 demons come back to you and torment you, and you're worse than you were the first time. God allows it to happen so people could repent. But
that's true. You're right about that. See, I can acknowledge when you're speaking some truth. That's true. The question is, are you repentant? No. Let's continue.
people, I know some guy, guys. He helped me out before I gave my life to Jesus, right? He helped me out a lot. And I was able to give up my sins that I was struggling with at the time. And he kept going back. He was doing good and he kept going back. And I see those 7 spirits. I see it, bro. And this happened many times. He was delivered and those 7 spirits come back again. And he's worse than he was the first day. Y'all don't want to fall into that, man. When you see someone else's downfall, guys, it should be a testimony. It should be something that you could learn from, so that don't happen.
You're talking about New Breed or somebody else you know too. You're talking about New Breed because you see it already. You see it. You're not going to mention his name. You see the downfall of New Breed and somebody else you know that you once know, that you don't see that person no more. And the thing is, if you're not careful and you have grace, and then the Most High could take that grace from you and start dealing with you and allow them entities to tear you apart. So while you may be talking about New Breed and somebody else you know that you deal with in real time back in the days, it goes back to you too. You have time and you're not taking it seriously. Especially when I'm bringing it out publicly, since you did this publicly with Elder Tawatasa. Let's go. And Ringo. Definitely Ringo too. And Brainwaves, myself, etc., etc. Let's go.
To you. But a lot of people like to rejoice when another man falls down, when he falls short, they like to be happy and rejoice. When my enemies fall, guys, I don't rejoice. I ain't.
I don't rejoice. So that's blasphemy. And that's speaking lies. I'm not rejoicing what's happening to New Breed. He's just being judged according to the Most High because he doesn't want to repent. And he's the one who created the fallouts, just like you creating fallouts. So you could say that, yet let's keep it real. You and others don't want to see me in Florida because, see, you mentioned about the thing that's going on in Florida. You would think with your large platform, hopefully the people is doing very well in Florida, you know, North Carolina, Tennessee. You seem like you're happy about it. And let me state this. Even though I talk about the northern states and what's going on with the northern states, because the Most High ain't dealing with the northern states, to be honest. He is still dealing with the southern states despite what's going on. Because when I was down there, it was like they tried it, it didn't work. They tried whatever they was trying, it didn't work. And because I'm up here, it went through. I'm not saying that the Most High doesn't allow nature to do what they need to do. What it is that when you have the righteous people in specific locations, things tend to be on point. And Ringo stated that. So that's all I'm saying about that. When I get back to the state of Florida, them hurricanes ain't going, whatever they try to do, ain't going to be as effective as it is now. You get what I'm saying? That's why I got to get back down there at a particular time, which I will get back down there because the people are supporting, multitude of ways. So he didn't, he's trying to disrespect the East Coast. You on the West Coast in that Ibarazzi, California. Bro, repent, man. Own up to your responsibility. You didn't even show love for Florida. You didn't even show love for Tennessee, North Carolina. You have issues with people in the South. You just admitted that. You may say otherwise. Oh, I ain't got no issues with people in the South, Rollo. Esau, you do. Let's go.
Happy, I feel bad, bro. I feel bad for them, you know. And just as Jesus told us to do, we got to pray for them who are your enemies, love them who hate you. I know that's not easy to do. It's not easy to forgive somebody, but that's what we're called to do, man. I want God to forgive me for my sins, so I'm gonna forgive the next brother, or I'm gonna forgive the next sister. So it's not easy to do, but it is what it is. And also, you not fitting it in too. Sticking with the title of the message. This is how you could tell when you're the black sheep of your family, guys. I know it's a lot of people who are chosen, especially about people in my friend group. They're usually the black sheep of the family. They're usually the underdogs. But that's who God's the closest to, guys. That's who God is closest to, those who are underdogs. Look at David. I'm pretty sure, guys, before David fought Goliath, I'm pretty sure, bro, they were telling him that, oh, David, you're going to fight Goliath? You don't stand a chance. They were putting seeds of doubt in him. They were telling him, there's no way you're going to take down Goliath. And this is what people are going to do to you. This is what people are going to do to you guys. They're going to try to tell you, there's no way you could do this. Ain't no way you could do that. Planting seeds of doubt, planting seeds of fear, planting seeds of confusion. But that's where your faith got to override all of it. Your faith got to destroy all the naysayers, okay? And God used David as the example. God is always with the underdog. When everybody is hating on you guys, when everybody's turning against you, that usually means that God is the closest one to the person that everybody's turning against. It usually means, man, it's usually what it is.
With that said, y'all, that's pretty much it. We're going to cover that. We're not going to go into the whole thing because I got a lot of things I have to do. I will get back to that another time. So let me go to the chat and show your comments on the board. Julian said he is upset that people live in fear, but he's the one pushing fear. Make that make sense? Exactly. Bill Gates has nothing to do with the grid. Of course, he's just flying around, spare came in that situation. You have Mark said earlier he's lying about food being good. He's capping. Yeah, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. The sister was in here earlier. I want to show her comment on the board. Give me 1 second. Let me do this. So she says, Yah deserves the glory. She said, how can we contact you? So that's my Instagram right there. She says, okay, I'm messaging you ASAP. Okay, when you get time, you message me. All right. So earlier we had another lady, Darlene, in the building. Appreciate y'all for tuning into the show. This is Floridian Rollo coming at you with another live stream. Thank y'all for liking the video, sharing the video, subscribing to the channel. Make sure y'all check out Brainwaves. Make sure y'all check out Ringo TV Reactions. Ethereal, I said it correctly this time. Ethereal and Selena. Their channels are in my community tab. All right. You tune into Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm gonna get something to drink for this weather appellation, and I'll see you later on today. All right. Let me play this jam on the way out. Y'all take it easy. In peace. All right, let me get to this music here.